Hi, welcome back to Dwayne's Guitar Lessons. I'd like to play another video for you together. This one's going to be the acoustic guitar. And I'd like to introduce you to the capo. I think we've talked about this before. It's just a clamp. They have many different styles of these. This one's a Planet Waves one. This one I like because it has an adjustment on it. You can adjust the spring tension on it. And basically the way these work is they just clamp up on the strings like this. And they shorten the length of the strings, which changes the pitch of the guitar. So depending on a person's voice, if they have a high-pitched voice, they might want to put a capo on the guitar so it matches their voice. And it's good for different songs, different places they might put it. And I'd like to give you an example of it today. Let me show you a couple things here. So if we put it, like let's say at the 4th fret here, and it allows you to play your natural chords without having to bar, because without the capo, in order to play natural chords down here, you have to bar it like this, putting your first finger across all 6 strings, and that's really tough. It's a tough thing to do. It takes a lot of practice, and so by using a capo, you don't necessarily have to do that. You can just use the capo, and then you can play natural chords. Like for instance, I'm going to play some natural chords for you here with the capo at the 4th fret. Play G to E minor, C to D. Simple, just chord progression. And I'm using that strumming pattern that I mentioned to you in my last video, that down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up, down. If you master that strumming pattern, it'll work in a lot of good songs, for just strumming songs. Now I'm going to take the capo off and play it in natural up here where you normally play the chords, and you'll see the difference of the sound. So now it's going to be like this. Still sounds good, and if you have kind of a lower voice, you can play the song here. Another position you could put the capo would be here, like at the 6th fret, right here. Okay, and this is a good place for this song by Simon & Garfunkel, Sound of Silence. I'm just kind of picking the strings. I've got my 2nd finger on the third string, and this would now be the 1st fret. Okay, so everything above back here is non-relevant now. This acts as your nut. So now it's going to be here, and this will be like the 1st fret, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and so forth and so forth. So we're like on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and I'm just hitting the 3rd string, the 1st string, and then the 2nd string, and going. And then hit the A minor chord, and the G. And then back to the A minor. Now, if let's say we did that without the capo, we did it up here, it wouldn't sound the same. You could still do it, it just wouldn't sound right though. So now I'm going to do that same thing here, and you're going to see very clearly it doesn't sound the same. See, it doesn't sound the same. So if you're going to play with the song, you would definitely want to put the capo up here at the 6th fret, Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the capo at the 2nd fret and play a little bit of a song for you. This is a song by Benny King. It's Stand By Me. And I had mentioned this a little bit in my last video that I made. We were talking about the 3 chords, the G, the C, and the D. I didn't use a capo on that one, but we're going to use those same chords, plus we're going to add an E minor in there. Okay, so this is going to be G for 2, to E minor, C for 1, to D for 1, and then back to G for 2. And what I like about this song is that's pretty much the whole song. It's if you could just master those 4 chords and that strumming pattern, you can play the song. Okay, it's pretty easy. So I've got my iPod here hooked up to a couple speakers, and I'm going to play the song for you. And it'll go a little bit something like this. Let's see how we do here. Okay. Let's see. I'll just do it like this. I don't want to play the whole song, but that's pretty much the whole song right there. Okay, the G to E to C to D to G. Okay, and a lot of songs are like that. They're just in, you know, few basic chords, and depending on your voice. And then if you want to sing the song, you could as well. Okay, like I told you before, the 4th fret. This one song, "Wonderful World" by Sam Cooke. And I'll just sing a little bit of it for you. It goes like this. Don't know much about history. Don't know much about biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Okay, and that's pretty much the whole song. I would play it for you, but I don't have it on my iPod, so maybe I'll make a video later of playing that on with my iPod or something. Anyway, just kind of an example of what you can do with the capo and what you can do with a few different chords, okay? So that's how the capo works. And like I said, if your voice is a little bit lower in that particular song and you do sing, you can do it here. Okay, so take that, kind of work with that a little bit. That's just for strumming and stuff, like I mentioned before. Just some simple chords that you can play on the acoustic guitar. And see if we can maybe make some videos for you playing some more songs later, okay? So work with that, and thanks for watching. Thanks.